At Hanson and also head of the delegation, here with Tom Grieb, who's retired pastor as well. And here we are sharing with you just the updates of what has happened so far today here at General Conference. And so this morning we spent a lot of time in election of our general boards and agencies, and thankful for their work among us. This afternoon we have spent a lot of time around our social principles. We have been adopting them all along this week, but today was the one that I know many were looking for, because we looked at paragraph 161 and 162 around the social community. So what has been our practice is people can amend what is proposed and what is before us, and that's exactly what happened this afternoon. We spent a good deal of time and around the marriage paragraph, and in that we added some to really a compromise between where we are as a United Methodist Church and in our context. And so I just want to read to you what we amended today. And the social principles are not church law. They are just statements around social issues for us to have conversation with others about. And so want to share with you that this is where we ended up today, where it says, within the church, we affirm marriage as a sacred lifelong covenant that brings two people of faith, adult man and woman of consenting age, or two adult persons of consenting age, in union with one another and into a deeper relationship with God and the religious community. And so we did adopt all the social principles this afternoon, and we will be moving forward with that.
Yeah, so a good deal of our time and energies have been spent around what is being termed an updated social principles. We've heard a lot about that over the couple of weeks, both in committee as well as in our plenary session. It's been a good discussion. Generally, the conference has really affirmed that work. We need to know that really thousands of people had input on this worldwide. Our own Esther Jehov had input. She helped particularly in work with adults and with children, and did some writing on this. So we're very proud of her efforts on that. So we come to the place where these social principles, as Tami has said, not so much disciplinary as a matter of church law, but they do offer a fresh wind of direction for the church. And we'll spend some time here over the years living into this and finding ourselves coming around that as United Methodist, which I think is a really, really good thing. That being said, we had one other bit of legislation. In fact, we just finished with that just a little bit ago. It looks like by decision of the General Conference that those who are ordained deacons will now be given sacramental rights. This, I think, is something long time in coming, and quite honestly, we had relatively little discussion around it. I think the General Conference was of one mind on that as well. So we can be excited about that change and the way our ministry is ordered, and how those who are ordained are able to go about that ministry. We thank you for this opportunity to be able to share some things that went on today here on this last Thursday of General Conference. Again, we covet your prayers. We'll be praying for you and for our churches as we continue to live in to these very important decisions that are being made at General Conference. One thing to say, everyone's been saying that this is an historic conference. It's historical because there have been great changes, and we'll find ourselves in God's Spirit living into those, and hopefully we find ourselves at a place where we'll be better suited to further the kingdom of